Watch YouTube? SuperTruckerDan.
SuperTruckerDan?
Yeah.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, check it out.
Alright, we're in Louisville, Kentucky. We delivered our coils this morning. And now we're on our way to go get our truck inspected. I did stop this morning after I woke up and got a truck wash. So that'll help a little bit. I'll show you guys up into the inspection bay there. Alright, so this is the inspection lot right here. Come in here. Cleaned a lot of this up. I ain't been over here in a bit. Used to be trailers all parked right there. Too sure if that cone means don't use that lane. I'm thinking that's what that means. So I'll come over here. I think that's what that means. Alright, I'm gonna figure this out. I ain't been over here in a while. Alright, it is Tuesday. We've been over here in Louisville now. We got here Friday. So I kind of took a couple days off. I went through inspection on Friday. And I got my little list, my little fix-it list. I had one major issue. Well, you could call it two, but I had a crack in my brake chamber and they caught it. It was up where the bolt is. It's kind of hard to see, but they caught it. And they said it had a little hairline crack on a brake shoe. And then a couple little things were the hoses, the air hoses on the brakes, they can't touch. Or if they do touch, they have to have something in between them. So two hoses cannot touch like that. And I had two hoses that were touching. So I bought some little spacer things. And then while I was working on the truck this weekend, so I replaced the brake chamber and the brake shoes myself. While I was under the truck, I noticed a couple other things. The torque bars that are on the rear differential to go to the frame that help keep the axle in place. One was really worn, the other one was getting there, so I went ahead and replaced those since I was near Peterbilt. And I found one bolt on, I don't know, you call it like I don't know, I'll show you where the bolt's at. Anyway, I found where it was loose and it kind of wallowed out a little bit, so I had to put a washer behind it, tighten it up. But that's what I've been doing. Tomorrow morning we're leaving to go down to Fort Campbell, Kentucky. once you fix all that, Monday morning I went back through inspection to get re-inspected, and then we get our inspection form and a sticker that says we've been inspected, and we have to go through inspection every 6 months. So, all right, let's go outside. We'll take a look at what I fixed. All right, we'll start underneath the truck. So this was the brake chamber I had to replace, and then if you look in there, you can see the new brake shoes. So it was cracked up behind here. I have replaced the brake chambers before, so it wasn't too bad. Brake shoes, I've done brake shoes a couple times. All right, this is the torque rod here. It's connected to the differential, and then it connects to the frame over here. I replaced both of those. There's one of those on each. I did that, and then I don't know if you can see it. It wasn't this one. It was up on the front, but one of these bolts here had become loose, and I had to fix that. And then a couple airlines I had to separate with just little plastic things. Oh, I was parked over in the driver's lounge. I drove over here because it's a little quieter, and I left my little plug adapter on my trailer. All right, good morning. It's Wednesday morning. We're finally leaving Louisville. I took about 4 days off. We're over here in Mercertown, USA. In Louisville, Kentucky. We're on our way over to Fort Campbell, Kentucky. We're going to pick up a military load, take it down to Norfolk, Virginia. But first, before we get to Fort Campbell, we're going to get some fuel. So we're going to stop at the Loves in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, and get some fuel. We do have a reload out of Norfolk already, if everything works out. Coming right back up to Ohio. So I got to Louisville on Friday. Today's Wednesday morning. I got to Louisville on Friday.
In 600 feet, sharp left onto the rail.
Went through inspection, had to fix a couple things. I think I showed you guys that. And then I just kind of chilled. All right, we just got loaded over on Fort Campbell. We were on the flight line with all the helicopters. It was pretty cool. Definitely could not take any camera pictures or anything. We're at the Loves. We just got some fuel. Once again, the Loves is a mess. So I think that Conestoga, there's a parking spot right next to me. A guy just pulled out. I think he's going to park right there. I think USA Truck is trying to park over there, and we got to go out. I want to put a chain on the front and the back of this load. I'll go show you what we got here in a second. Let everybody get situated.
All right, so you can see chain is just to keep it from sliding backwards. We're gonna do the same thing in the front. All right, we got those chains on. It is noisy out there. I got Bailey out. I'm gonna wash up real quick and we'll get going. I'm still tossed up of which way to go. We're going to Norfolk. I can either run down to Nashville, run across 40, up 81 to 64. I could run to Nashville to run 40 all the way across North Carolina, cut up north on 85 and then get on Highway 58, run that way. Or I can get back over here on the Western Kentucky Parkway where I came down this morning and run over towards Lexington, Kentucky, get on 64, run 64 through West Virginia, come down to Richmond that way. There's a lot of hills that way and you got to pay a toll going that way, but it's not as much traffic going that way. So anyway, I haven't decided yet. I'm leaning towards going up 64 through Kentucky over to West Virginia. I know there's toll roads, but I'm not in the mood to deal with Nashville and I-40 and Asheville and Knoxville and the Gorge, and I really don't want to mess with 81. So the toll going through West Virginia is about $30. All right, let me take care of Bailey and we'll get out of here. All right, it's the end of the day. We made it to Cattlesburg, Kentucky. So I decided to come across 64. A little less traffic, more hills, but we're not real heavy. We got to pay the toll across West Virginia, but that's all right. Better than dealing with the traffic down on I-40. One of my little projects tonight before I get done is, of course, I had my inspection on Friday, and now my blinker light don't work. So I bought some light bulbs. It's pretty easy. Just take those 3 screws out, pull the lens off. Hopefully that's what the problem is. It's a bulb and not a wire issue. So I'm gonna knock that out real quick, feed her, and we'll call it quits for today. We didn't do too bad. Let's see here.
You have 1 hour and 9 minutes of remaining drive time.
We drove 537 miles today. That's more than I thought we did. All right. We'll call it quits. I'll take care of this light. I'll let you know how it turns out tomorrow morning. Thanks for watching.